Yeah, there we go.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll have to get to that eventually, country music. All right, we've got an agenda. Let's get to it. Family Dollar. There's one in my neighborhood, and I like shopping at it because it's close. But I'm pleased with some of the things I can find there. Today, I work for a bank, and it's a bank holiday, and I think it's cool that I get more days off because I work for a bank. I guess as a history major, I'm familiar with that goes back to the Great Depression, saying that you work bankers' hours because they wanted to try to ward off bank runs and such, kind of like depicted in the movie It's a Wonderful Life. Mama Dollar and Papa Dollar, you need to have kids if we're going to stay in business. But Family Dollar, yeah. I was there, and I wanted to have a drink with my lunch, and besides water. I mean, that's why I get sparkling water, because I mean, tap water, bland. I need flavor. So then I found a drink at Family Dollar, and it was called Happy Drinks. And it's like, yeah, that name works for me. I'm more likely to buy something when there's happy in the name, because most people want to be happy. And it was pretty good, 6-pack, so there's a few left. And then another recent thing that I found at Family Dollar was more CDs and DVDs. And the one that I watched this weekend, there's two on it, and I watched the first one. It's a Willie Nelson concert from 1989 called Some Enchanted Evening, and I had to look that up. That's a show tune from South Pacific, and it's like, I knew that was a show tune, I just didn't know which show, and I guess that's a show I haven't seen yet. I probably have seen Rodgers and Hammerstein, but not that one. Who is that over there? I'm on stage right now, people. Yeah, it was a reminder of seeing Willie Nelson with Bob Dylan at the then Saint Stadium, Midway Stadium in 2005, because there were a few familiar songs he did there, like On the Road Again. And it is kind of nice to see more than just your typical movie on CD or DVD. I guess that's why they have Unplugged on MTV and other shows, because sometimes people still want to see something on videotape that's real and live. And then the other local business that I like going to is Aldi. Although I was getting annoyed with somebody when I was there this weekend, because the same lady got in my way twice in a frozen aisle in the span of less than 5 minutes. It's like, lady, do you know where you're going? Obviously not. And the second time, I had to say something. I don't care if she said, "Excuse me, sir," because I know that sometimes people say, "I don't mean to be rude," which means they are being rude. Kind of like saying, "With all due respect," and they're going to get disrespectful. So the second time when she got in my way, I ended up saying "same to you" in response to what she said. And I'm thinking, I know full well she didn't say "I love you." So in this case, "same to you" meant I'm annoyed, and then I just went to another row where I was less likely to have her get in my way. If she got in my way a third time, I think I would have tried running her over with my cart. I was that upset with her. I mean, getting in and out of Aldi should be a rather painless thing, but she made it more difficult than it should have been. I guess that's why they invented the term hate fucking or grudge fucking, is for people like her. Yeah, I wish I was thinking that. Alright, on Valentine's Day, I like finding good deals, like a postage stamp that I remember seeing as a kid that said, "Why shop or stretch dollars?" So I've been to 3 different Walgreens locations in the past week because I like getting discounted Valentine candy, and what I like is that it'll last me a month, usually because I buy enough of it, although of course it makes sense. The earlier you get it, I mean, you're going to have more options on what's available. I mean, I went earlier today, and there wasn't much left. So that's why I was going to the one near my work, because it's a lot easier to pop over there during lunch or whenever than it is to try to drive to one close to me in my neighborhood. You do what works for you, and it's all about priorities. I was like doing walks in my neighborhood, and I can see weird things from time to time because, of course, I'm paying attention to what's out there. And there's a fitness center nearby, and it says open 24 hours. But like a quote by Yogi Berra, the baseball player, yeah, except for when it isn't. because there are many times I walk past it and it's closed. And yes, they put up signs saying staffing shortages, sometimes it won't be open overnight. Maybe they should cover up the open 24 hours thing because it's no longer accurate. Another thing that I have seen is at a liquor store, and it reminds me of a Super Bowl ad because the same product had a Super Bowl ad. It's called Liquid Death. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it because call me crazy. If the word death is in the name of a food or drink, that's a hard sell. I want to live. And anything that has death in the name, nope. I don't care what it is. If it's just water, nope. Try a different name, people. There was the failed Museum Mall of America reminding people sometimes you have the wrong name for your damn product. I don't care if they had a Super Bowl ad. I guess it was next to their discount cart. That's probably saying about how well it's selling right now, which it means it probably isn't. Yeah, work is still happening at the bank, and I guess we're dealing with shortages just like other people are with supply issues. With the two most important things that I have, check stock and envelopes. Well, with the envelopes, no big deal, because it's a tax form project I'm doing for another department. I told them I need more. Done. I can only do so much. Check stock, that's a bigger deal, because we need to send out checks. But what can I do? Just pass it on and have meetings about it. You shouldn't have meetings about check stock, but what are you going to do? End on a good one. Oh, well, I guess that will be a good one, because I like to talk about work. That'll do it with me. Thank you all, been great.